Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams. Hey yo, my new thing is I don't want you round if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to get back, that's recoupment. Always have their two hands out, like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train the dragon like. And either way, it ain't gotta be love. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright.
Now, from the home of the Raiders since 2020, we're inside the spectacular Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Las Vegas Raiders. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. And off we go from Allegiant Stadium. Bo Melton on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. At their own 27-yard line.
Here we go, set, ready.
Now Madden won a rushing title wearing silver and black. Here's Josh Jacobs. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Tristan McCollum is on the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 8.
Red 38. Ready.
A good play action with Love. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. That is Max Crosby getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year.
On the ready.
This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long.
10 black. Black, oak, red, yellow. Set, drop.
Throwing is Love. That's caught at Savion Williams. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. On 4th down, the Packers turn it over to Daniel Whelan to punt. Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, Warrior 70, Rocco 80, go!
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Okay, ready?
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Bowers. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. 14 on the pickup. First down, Vegas.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it out of the backfield. It's Ashton Genty. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 22 yards there. Good for a Raider first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. They'll look to throw yet again. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
So, from the 37, here's second and 4. Back to the air one more time. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. That's the second time they found him on this drive. And this one's good for 24 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. He's got it inside the 5. And the Raiders are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's good for Las Vegas.
Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal.
1-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it first and goal.
Let's go now. Liking. Just ready.
Now, faking the give. He's got his big tight end. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year. The extra point is good. And the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Love. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Love to throw on first and 10. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Let's go. Black on 10 black.
Throwing on second down, Love. Got his man. It's the rookie from Alabama. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. 22 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Come on.
The RPO, that one is complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Here we go. Ready.
On second down, Love. Quick throw here is complete. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Brings up third.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
33, yellow. Ready?
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker. It is first and goal.
Nice run right there. You get down here into the red zone area, Mike, and yards are hard to come by. He's able to stick his head in there and sets him up for first and goal.
Jacobs again, the ball carrier. A gain of 8. Brings up second and goal. At the 1-yard line.
From the 1, second and goal.
Set. Ready. Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
Play lost a yard.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
50, green. Black shot. Shoot. Blaster. 6. Red. Yellow. Hut, hut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. To the back of the end zone, he's got it. Touchdown, Packer.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we're back in Vegas. After this,
McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
we're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
3-yard pickup. Brings up
Back to throw.
7.
Now he'll air one out. He's got it! And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Vegas.
The kicker on for the extra point.
No problem there on the extra point. And the Raiders will move out to a kickoff team is out of the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Melton now to return. Boom! He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
On the ready. Will green. Set hut. Eagle blue. 52 blue. Ready.
On first down, it's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And they'll get about just what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
At the 33-yard line.
Ready. Cycle. Ready. White. Yellow. 43.
To throw is Love. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Love to throw it on first down. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Come on, set.
On the ground, it's Jacobs. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Packers.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
10 black. Smash, red.
Williams in motion.
Ready?
On first and 10, here's Love. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
A second down throw for Love. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
Red, yellow. Set. Black, 95. Claude red. 6, mega. Hut.
From the gun, on third down, it's Love. Oh, he thought he had a man across the field, but it's intercepted. And it's a big return. It's finally tackled right near midfield.
So this was a great stress test for this defense, Mike. Everybody prepares to defend a quarterback from within the pocket. But how do you defend that quarterback when he breaks the pocket? In this case, watch everybody flow. Everybody stays with the play and maintains their assignment. They get rewarded for a chance at the interception, and he comes through with the pick.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up second and 7 at the Packers' 48-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And it'll be third down.
Let's go now.
He'll look to throw. looking out of the backfield. Down the left sideline. They're going to have him first and goal. He'll be out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. A big-time play for Vegas. To gain of 43 yards.
At the 5-yard line.
First 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal. They'll look to throw again. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Forced out wide. That one taken in. Middle of the end zone. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Raiders. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start to this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have a for this guy.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Ready, ready. You don't blue. Ready.
Here's Love. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spin it out to the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
From the 34, here's second and 4.
Gold green, yellow, 43, dog red.
To throw is Love. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Savion Williams there. Now it's going to be third down.
6, level, set, green, yellow, red, cycle, black, ultra, set.
Love. In trouble, and down he goes. Ryan Brzee. He gets there for the sack, setting up fourth down.
For the Packers.
This is taken at his own 30. And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that one. Whoa.
Ready.
A run, and this is Ashton Genty. Not much there, maybe a yard. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Ready.
They'll look to throw. He'll let one go down the middle. And he will score. Touchdown Vegas. His 4th TD grab of the season. The PAT up and good. And the Raiders add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more. As the kick's away. Melton now to return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own
Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he won't get away. Good opening tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Man, what a big tough play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Here's Love. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
On 4th down, Love. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend that lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Dante Jordan. Touchdown, Las Vegas. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season.
It's the score, Raiders 30.
And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Off the play fake. Here's Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Ready.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. Flush to his right. Huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
The Raiders.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he needs to tuck that ball.
That is caught by the tight end. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Raiders. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon.
His kick is good.
Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Set, ready, green down. Black, field, black, claws, red. Smash, red. Black open. Ready.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
On 2nd down, Love. Working 3 downfield. It is Williams. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 7th down, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
And a Packer 1st down.
Right. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Another catch on the drive. This one for 13 yards. And another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Let's go now. Blue, 32. Slice blue, black shot. Fury, yellow. Hut.
Now Love. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And really, it's the interceptions that continue to be a problem, and he's lucky he didn't add to that total. I mean, the defender had an opportunity to add another one to the mix, and he just has to do a better job making decisions, finding the open target, and stop forcing bad throws.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Cycle. Here we go. Red, 38. Blue strike, red, yellow. Hut.
Throwing is Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. He's got it. And a critical tackle there. We're getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. The return starts from the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll look deep, left sideline. And this will be incomplete.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. He'll get this complete. That's Anthony Schwartz. And he is out of bounds at the 45. A gain there of 15. First down, Vegas.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They get 22 yards there. Good for a Raider first down.
19. Go, go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A big play there for the Raiders. And even 30 yards. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. This one caught at the 4.
Really well done here by the defense by executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to 3rd and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
The 2-yard line yet again. What can they do on 3rd and goal? And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And now it's 4th and goal.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
The offense staying put. 4th and goal from the 2.
Hey, check that.
They'll try it now with Genty. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
Field, black. Set. 6, smash, red. Blue, striker. Ready.
Love to throw it on 1st down. That one on target to Watson. A pickup there of 28 yards.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Ready, ready. Red, yellow, red, cycle, strike, blue. Hut, hut.
On 1st down, it's Love. Snap complete to Jacobs. And he'll be out of bounds as the 1st down completion nets about 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ready?
From the 35, here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go. 50, green. Drill, green. Ready.
Now Love. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And he can't get away. They rallied in the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
This one down the field, but wind up incomplete.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points, but Really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line, it stresses your quarterback, it stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
Set, ready, shoot, yellow, 45, white. Ready?
They'll go for it. Love. Taking off. Oh, the ball is out. And this is going to go out of bounds, but it's a moot point really because it ends up being a turnover on downs. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Second and 10.
Ready, ready, free reach. 65, 65. Ready, ready.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, man, open downfield is Thornton. And he's got another one. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Vegas. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turns it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Red, 33, yellow.
On first and 10, here's Love. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately his passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Come on, set.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Red, yellow, 43. Beetle, blue. Blaster, 6. Blue striker. Ready?
From the gun, on third down, it's Love. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Ready, set.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the first quarter. They convert on fourth down. Now this looks like a design run. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Brian Grant in on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chin.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Tag! 70 Lions!
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one intercepted. Picked up by Javon Fuller. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last two throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next two drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down to number 85.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
That's right side and brought in by Williams.
7-yard gain. That's good.
First and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Smash! Fight! White!
Williams in motion. From the gun, it's Love. Quick throw, taken in. To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Green Bay.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
And I don't think he got there. He did not. They mark him short. The try for 2 unsuccessful.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
It's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
Set up! Ready, ready?
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That is taken in left side by Thornton. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. And
So we are through 3. You're watching the
First and 10 at the
NFL on
45-yard
EA Sports.
line.
Let's go now! No ball!
They'll look to throw here on first down. Moving to his left. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Well, I think the two of us kind of looked at each other up here in the booth, Mike, like I'm a little surprised they're still throwing the ball at this stage of the game with the lead. But when you've had as much success through the air that they've had today, I don't think I can blame them for trying to pad the stats a little bit.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
And 10 yards.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Ready?
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And taken. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 36. Mega. Red. Cycle. Steel. Black. Ready?
Love to throw on 1st and 10. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running back, there is a lot of space open underneath. Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safe. blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Set. Blaster. 6. Red. 38. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's got a man. That's Watson. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
A gain of 27 on the play. 1st down, Green Bay.
Black Ultra. Ready.
Back to throw is Love. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And he'll be written out of bounds after a gain of 6.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Black. Set.
On 2nd down, Love. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
And for all the interceptions that he's thrown this game, kind of wish he would have gotten the message sooner. If it's not there, just get rid of it. Sometimes the best play in football is don't try to force it.
And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
10.
Williams in motion.
Hey, that's your man. Ready.
To throw is Love. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
And even though you're facing a big deficit, I still think this is the right decision. At some point, you do have to start forcing the ball to make something happen, but you can't be reckless. So I think this would have been more on the reckless side, and certainly a good decision. Maintain possession of the ball.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. John Jacobs was the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Set hut. Slice blue. Red 45. White. Set hut.
Here's Love. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
A gain of 26 yards. 1st down, Packers.
Ready?
Here's Lowe to throw. Open man. That's Trey Tucker. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. From the 21, here's 2nd and 3.
60 red.
Here's Love. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he will get into the end zone.
Number 18.
Touchdown, Packers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least it'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
2-point conversion.
Dog red. 6. Mega. Smash. Red. Fury. Yellow. Ready?
To throw is Love. That's going to wind up incomplete. They try for 2, and it does not pan out.
Packers 19.
credit, they are not mailing this one in. They'll try to get it back with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Rolling right. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. They get the big tackle out of UCLA, Colton Miller there.
Dragon 60.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Here we go. Check out.
On second down, Genty. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
Micah Parsons on the tackle. Brings up third down.
Ready? Get it. 19. Warriors 17.
They'll look to throw. Forced out left. Tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Watch out now. 50, 50. Here we go. Ten black. Red. Yellow. Blue striker. Set.
On first down, it's Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. That's caught. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
69 yards.
A big play to kick off this drive. A gain of 69 yards.
Okay, right?
So after the big play to start, now we have first and goal.
Come on, set, check, view. Black, set.
Here's Jacobs. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. From the 2 now, here's second and goal.
Let's go now. 60 red. 60 red. Hey, check mega. Set.
One more time, it's Jacobs. Good blocking, and he's in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Packers.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Now Love getting the Packers set for this 2-point try.
The Packers will set up for the
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Something's taken from me.
Matt, come on.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll locate Thornton over the middle. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
They'll throw out of the gun. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he will have the first down. That is not officially going to end the game, but they're going to be able to take the clock way down after that play. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Javon Bullard. And the Packers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Ready. Roster. Yellow. 22. Ready.
We'll go play action with Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chinn. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Here we go. Set. Bracco 80. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
Ready, set.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
19.
Back to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10.
Top 60, top 18, Pioneer.
He'll look to throw. Flushed to his left. This one complete, right side. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the 1st down, you get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now a little bit of a gamble here on 4th down.
60 Eagles, 60, Panther 11, Panther, Mustang 19. Dragon 60.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got his man. That's Putin. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback, and nowhere really to go with the ball, and falls incomplete.
And they will finally track him down. Great coverage downfield. Leads to a sack.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
So this one, a win for the Raiders. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Black Hole celebrates. The Raiders, winners here. We'll see if there are other winners outside. So long from Vegas.
And finding out it's kind of dumb. Realize I am somebody that I don't know at all. Oh God, would you tell me why I'm born down to the bone? Even though I've only seen half of the world, I'm coming home. Hanging on to hope, I'm losing grip of time and space. Mind is running circles over something I can't change. I've looked, I've tried, no one told me when it wrong. Am I feeling all the feelings, or am I just going up? Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. Oh, no time for living a lie. Oh, time flies, so don't blink twice.